Yeah, I stand on all the scriptures, all of it. So, and they all speak one message. They all speak in one alignment in regards to the testimony. Yalda Bayoff is in the secret books. It's in the books that were not retained for the masses. That's also in the Bible where it says that books will be taken out and given only to the wise. That prophecy has come true. But the direct sayings, which are not parables, they're not precepts, they're direct sayings. You get words like Yaldabaoth, which is obviously not an English word, but it means chaos in the English tongue. Chaos, something to do with that nature, which you can also say duality, because duality is confusion. Confusion is chaos. With all that being said, the Bible lines up with the Gnostic texts to a degree where, in the beginning, as I was telling the brother earlier on the show, through the testimony, if you have faith in the testimony, you have been condemned already. In regards to being, you're sold under sin, you're sold under the law, you're sold to sin, you're in the flesh. Genesis 3:22. Behold, man has become like one of us. Let us prevent him from the tree called life. That it meant that when it said that, it meant that. That's why Christ in John 14:6 had to say, I am the truth, the way, the life. People think that Christ was talking about himself. He was talking about the sword. And like I said, everything is not what we think it is when we read the scripture. We have to actually follow the precepts, and every word is a precept, which means that a lot of stuff gets misconstrued because, like I said, I am the truth, the way, the life. That's not Christ saying, I myself, you got to come to me. He wasn't saying that. He was saying, I am the truth, which is a sword. That's why Christ said, sell your garments and buy a sword. Luke 22:36. Why would he say that? Why would he also say, I've come not to bring peace to earth? Instead, I've come to bring sword and fire. Why would he say that?